in this redo. On a Norquist at the 15th.
Putting from the front edge down a huge slope. Should break back to the right. Wow.
It's a good thing you hit the back. If you hit the middle of the back of that cup, you got a good chance of going down. Him, the champion in this event, a couple of years ago for birdie at the 7th. For her at 6 and 6. Point today, it was 7. Before the rest of the field started fighting back, including Jennifer Kupcho, the winner of the first major, also the winner last week in a 3-player playoff. Long birdie at the 5th for Kupcho. 3 birdies in the first 6 holes. As Kupcho,
one of the longer players on tour, really sneaky long. Definitely doesn't need driver. Trying to get something up towards the front of the green.
Kupcho had those back-to-back birdies at 5. A tough par 5 to say the least. The 3rd for green.
And again, playing extremely challenging today. The 2nd hardest hole in the golf course. It's just like
Chung with driver.
She missed her tee shot here yesterday. Ended up in what she called an unlucky lie on the edge of a.
Thank you, Dan. This is Shi Yulin from China, and this hole has yielded quite a few birdies today. About 25% of the field has been able to make a birdie here, and you can run it in off the bank. How about that? And we may see a little bit of that over the weekend here with the new look blue court.
Her eye. It's playing as the easiest hole in the course today, relative to par.
Oh, that was first class right there.
And followed instructions beautifully. Don't get too greedy. Let's have a putt at it. Very well done.
That's closer to the hole than it is to her. Did not hit that solidly at all. Totally missed the sweet spot on her putter.
It's a short hole today, just 121 yards. This is to save par. And that keeps Lexi 1 over for the day. Did birdie the open.
All right, so we'll see what this big Saturday has in store for Chun.
It's an uphill 30-foot putt.
Oh, man.
Oh, what an effort.
Can you imagine getting a 3 out of that where she was off the tee? Getting a 4 is very good from where she was. Second win of the season, the first the major at the Chevron in the desert, the last one staged there, and then winning last week. And thought she was going to get that birdie to drop.
There's some cellophane on top of this cup here. That one looked good. She should be. I think she should be pulling the trigger right about now. Takes her just a fraction longer. It's a good stroke there, though.
Yeah, you guys picked up on that early.
Very difficult pin to get to. Got to believe she's going to go at somewhere at the center of the green. That's a really good shot from there. Phenomenal shot.
That is phenomenal. Chance to get a bird.
A little earlier, Brooke Henderson chipping it. Got to go over a ridge in this green. And there's that ridge. So it's all downhill from here. And that is very well done from the Canadian star. Anna Green's going to go with the putter. And this is going to be all about speed. And I don't know if it's going to have enough speed from there, even going over that ridge downhill, but that's going to run out of pace, I think, and leave her a bit of work to do.
As we check out our shot here with our Top Tracer technology presented by Rolex.
Going for the green and 2 from the back tee today. I can't quite get there.
At this par 5.
Yeah, she's left herself at an awkward angle. Interesting Aon risk reward hole here with deciding which fairway you'd like to come into from your 3rd shot.
With a birdie look.
Yeah, this should have a decent amount of right to left in it. A little bit up the hill.
Lead as big as 7, trim to 4.
She has been spot on with this club almost all week. I know we saw a little bit of a squirrely one there on the last, but another beautiful drive down the middle here on the 9th. A lot of trouble up here on this layup. It's pretty narrow, slopes hard left to right. But I think it's soft enough that that'll be just fine.
Got 2 inches of rain overnight Wednesday into Thursday.
Just going with one of her 2 hybrids. She calls them a big hybrid and a little hybrid. Oh, that's going to be tough. You just don't.
And trying to carve it in a little from left to right.
Use the contour of the green to her advantage.
I think she's looking up a little bit, almost trying to help the putt.
1 so far today. It came at the 2nd.
She's made a lot of birdies out here, but has yet to birdie this 9th hole. I think that was a good stroke, Morgan, just perhaps a little misread.
Yeah, it looked like a good stroke, and most importantly, a confident stroke. No tentative feelings.
While we were away, this was Cup Show for par at the difficult par 5 9th. Got it.
And she's pulled that a bit, not left of the green.
That's going to be good.
Using that slope nicely.
Yeah, that's what you want to do. And that will leave Lydia a good chance of birdie as she tries to battle her 6 yards downhill.
Taking this further to the left.
And this needs to hang there. Yeah, it's going to be fine. So all 3 will have technology presented by Rolex.
Looking at that spot left of the flagstick, similar to Lydia's.
That's going to be good as well. Okay. Oh, that was close.
What a beautiful putting stroke she has.
Well, and that attitude and approach has kept her tension free and kept that putting stroke really nice and fluid.
Nothing you can think about while you're standing over these putts, though. I mean, the players know the purse. They know what's going on.
And that's a birdie as she tries to fight her way back.
Another look at some insights by KPMG. 4.9 strokes gained putting in round 2, most in the field.
Through 8 holes, but has fallen back a little bit since. See if she reads this correctly at 17. Oh, it tried to wander away at the end. And it's a good birdie for Chella, who's moved
to get to 3 under. She chases that elusive 2nd major. Shot Se-Young Kim at the par 5 11th.
Trying to control some spin here with her wedge.
Staring at it. Looks like it went a little deep there on the back edge.
Yeah, that's going to leave her really tricky.
Here to end her 3rd round. Birdied her final 3 holes.
And only the 3rd birdie of the day here on the 9th hole.
Solheim Cup captain for next year. You're an assistant for her on that squad, Morgan. I know you're looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's been
a little reminiscent of So-Young Yu. Just the way
definitely.
she presents herself on the course, and again, elegant, just has a sweet disposition.
And one of the most impressive things about her entire golf game is her tempo. And let's take a look at her swing here and her takeaway. When I talked to her instructor, Juan Park, earlier, he said they're working on shortening the backswing a little bit. As the day goes on, she tends to get a little bit long and a little bit across the line. But absolutely perfect position there, which allows her transition to be nice and smooth so she can have this gorgeous tempo. Let that soak in. Feel that. Take that out.
Reachable for the longer players. Back to 545 yards today. Fairway tilts a bit left to right.
And a split fairway out there. Players strategizing depending on where that hole.
I'm sure she learned a little bit from watching that ball go over, going with a gap wedge.
Back up.
Do you think that was just a missed club or a misjudge there, Kay, from Ingy?
Yeah, because it looked like she swung how she wanted to and was, you know, expecting that ball to be just around the hole.
Looked like maybe.
Plays a little bit uphill, slightly into the wind. That has a nice line.
And it's deep.
Wow.
Kind of a little three-quarter swing there.
Really good. So Kupcho and Ko got it down, but Chun has got.
Caught a lot of ball. And that's going to go off the front.
Yeah, she.
Still a little left for bogey for Chun. Wow. What a comeback for Ko. Looked like she was going to be out of it. But with bogey putt upcoming, this is the 8th second at the short par 4 for Paula Rito. Again, this is just a 253-yard hole. Eagle for Rito.
Found the correct part of the green, so a good look at birdie. And Lexi Thompson, we talked about playing this back nine in better numbers. She's
just her 3rd event back since coming back from the blood clot. She has played very, very well. Cooled off a little bit on this championship. Won an Olympic gold medal. Rose to #1 in the world. Jin Young Ko has since wrestled that top spot back.
But get back to where she started the day at 4 under. And she does. So 2nd birdie of the day for Brooke. The winner a few weeks ago. The shot.
Just the kind of spark that Lexi has needed. We've got a lot more players with a good chance to figure in tomorrow on Championship Sunday, when it looked like Chun and maybe a couple of. She talked about feeling the pressure early in the week of having the spotlight on her with that big lead. That is a nice drive delivered there after her 3rd bogey.
Aggressively she swings with this. Always disconcerting when you've just flown a green with an iron.
Oh man,
pretty good recovery.
Every time you think that she might be giving up more to the field, she comes back with a. Couldn't come at a better time after her 3rd bogey.
Recognize that she's putting way too much pressure on herself on major championships, being so hard on herself and trying to just be a little bit kinder coming into this week. A little more TV tower behind the green.
She's going to scramble up to get a look. And that is pretty good if it stays there. At the 14th, and Ingy Chun.
Much better to get yourself in the middle or the left side of this fairway so you have a clear vision to the hole and you're not obstructed by the mat.
It's just going to be fine from Lydia. 17 wins. 12 of those coming in a 3-year period on the LPGA Tour.
Hours. She'd gotten it to 6 under twice today, but now falling back to 3 under.
Yeah, we saw last weekend, Kay, she got a little bit squirrely, especially with this club. I talked to her coach, Ed Oldham, earlier this week, said that they tried to get a little bit closer to the ball early in the week to try.
The backboard.
It's uphill all the way, coming in with a 7 iron.
The safe shot. A better play, took out the 3 and 4 hybrids.
That was a 7 iron, a really nice line.
Oh yeah, that's the aggressive play.
Into that right to left tilt and also back to front tilt.
Doesn't like it.
No, kind of came out of it.
Oh, it needs to kick back towards the green. It might, but it's. Where is it going to go? Where is it going to go? just going to settle there. It would go a long way with those 2 bogeys recently, and it does drop. So back. And that one, how well read was that from Lydia? And that gets her back to 14. Yeah. Just continues to impress the way that she has played here this week. Right, she's a rookie this year on the LPGA, but she's been knocking on the door for a victory. And that, if it just stops up at the back of the green, will leave her a putt.
Solo second, 4 back.
Something right on that pole. We can see this tracer has beady eyes right on that pole behind the green.
Really good shot for Se-Young Kim. Almost getting to hole high. She'll have a good look for birdie. Try to get a little
rates in the modern era in the LPGA. There's no doubt about it. 15.
Se-Young Kim, birdie putt on the way to get within 3. And work left coming back to stay 4 for Se-Young Kim. And able to stay at 6 under. So.
See, she's putting left-hand low there. She switched a little over a year ago to that left-hand low grip, and that really revolutionized her putting.
Picked up that second. We get over to 18. And this is Hye-Jin Choi and her second at back left hole location.
It looks like it's not even on the green, Dan, but what a shot from Hye-Jin right here. Wow.
That's how you dial it up. You can use that ridge to get a little close.
Just long. She's in the area where the players exit the green, so it's trampled down. She's got the little hybrid out. I like that technique, and she's going to love it too. That's a 3 for Brooke, back to 4 under par where she started the day. When did she hold that?
Her caddy, Dean Herden, on the driving range, she said this club has really been key for her. Just right down the middle, as we've seen all week, putting herself in just wonderful position. Navigate, but if she misses it too far left, she's in a spot where Se-Young was with a really fast shot down the hill. Oh, and look at how far left that went. This is trouble. That is not okay.
With a good swing, she should get this on the middle of the green.
Looked like a beautiful looking golf swing.
And that's long.
Oh, wow.
Rolls back into the bush, she has to play it as it lies. So she's trying to figure out the best spot that has the most level land that she can drop it and have it remain outside of the bush.
So deep underneath that tree with her third, has elected to come all the way back here.
Hitting a miraculous shot right here.
Oh, that was gorgeous. With all that she's been through on that hole, to calm down and hit that shot, it's going to take a lot of positive self-talk to put this hole behind her.
This lead was at one point 7 today. It's now 3. Over 3 at 5.
On your fellow competitors, they're back in this.
They were already a little bit behind to begin with after Lydia getting physio treatment on this 12th hole.
That one nearly hit the back of the cup.
Turn something back there. Very aggressive line.
I would say so.
Wow, what a shot. What an aggressive play coming up on 18. That would be for only the 4th birdie of the day. Option was going back to it, and that unplayable.
Se-Young Kim coming off her first bogey of the day is at 18.
From the exact same position. Just very low on an aggressive line. This needs to get up, I think.
Ooh, it is short. It is short. That was an aggressive line, but did not. Third shot at 18 for Se-Young Kim. Popping it up as soft as she can, and that is beautiful.
Yeah, that's really well done. That's not a shot you ever really practice. Just takes so much touch and feel.
So she should Chang. This was a moment ago at 18 for birdie. And Jennifer Chang having a career.